Hey friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Mic Drops, the mini series from Leadership Beyond the Title podcast, where we talk about real life leadership moments in less than 10 minutes. Today's episode is personal and powerful. This is all about how to bounce back after a layoff. If you've just gotten that call or that email, I want you to know this. It's not the end. This is just a pivot point. And you still have power, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. So let's talk about how to reclaim it. The first thing is to pause, but don't spiral. It's absolutely normal that you're going to feel shocked. You're going to feel angry. You maybe even feel a little embarrassed. I know this was me when I got laid off. And y'all, I got laid off on April Fool's Day. It doesn't get worse than that. And I know a lot of federal government workers this year in 2025 got the news that they were laid off on April Fool's Day. So I am with you. I understand where you are right now. And that's why I want to let you know, give yourself space to feel and not unravel. This is what happens in the pause. You should know that layoffs are about systems. It's not about your worth at all. It doesn't say that you weren't a good worker. So take a few days, be mad, be quiet, be still. Then you start moving again, and this time with greater intention of what you want and how you want to move forward. So first thing, pause, don't spiral. The second thing is get clear on your story. You don't owe anyone any of your shame. You don't have to whisper the word layoff. I've just been laid off. Okay. You can build a new narrative. You can build the narrative the way that you want it to be told. What happened, what you learned, and what you're looking for next. Those are the 3 steps. What happened, what you learned, and what you're looking for next. And I want you to practice this out loud. And I want you to practice this because I want you to be able to shape how people see this transition. So start by shaping how you see it. Okay. Don't see it as like a setback. This is such an opportunity. I always say the first time that I was laid off, if I hadn't have got laid off, I wouldn't be the coach that I am today. I would probably still be sitting in that corporate office, hoping that I can grow and get bigger in my career. And when I tell you, in the next job within a 10-year span, when I decided that I was going to become a coach, it happened so quickly. Within a year, I was getting a certification and being promoted 3 times in a pandemic. Okay. So think of what is this layoff pushing you towards, because God doesn't make any mistakes. I guarantee it. He's pushing you into something, or he's saving you or removing you from something that you don't want to be a part of. Okay. The third thing is reconnect with people that you used to talk to before you start applying to jobs. So before you blast your resume to 50 million jobs, reconnect with those people. Reach out to your network. Let people know you're in a transition and you're open to new opportunities. And then ask them for insights. Ask them for referrals, for conversations, not just jobs. I remember there was a mentor who actually left the organization that I was laid off from. And as soon as it happened, I called her up. We had a conversation and I was like, what do you think? What do you think my next step should be? Like, how would you see this as a turning point and an opportunity for me in my career? And it was such an amazing conversation that it really helped me put things in perspective, and it calmed my nervous system to let me know I had people out there who was rooting for me and who I can reach out to for support. So connect with those people that you had relationship with. People will hire who they trust, and trust starts with the connection. So build those connections so you can gain that trust, because maybe they're not the person that's going to hire you, but they may, offer you or say your names in rooms that you weren't in, or, send you to someone to connect with. I get a lot of my coaching, clients from referrals, from people talking about me and speaking my name. And so this is really important for you to do as you're building these relationships after you get laid off. And the last thing is create your 30-day bounce back plan. Okay. This could look like in week 1, you're updating your resume, your LinkedIn, and like just really working on your mindset and who you need to be and how your identity is shifting and how you want to move forward. Week 2, reach out to your network. Week 3, research and apply with intention. I always tell people, research the next job that you're going to. We do not spend enough time on doing this. I have created what I call an organizational background check for my clients so they can literally organize or do a background check on the organization. They do it on you, right? So why wouldn't you do it? And I got this idea from looking at the stock market as a new person who's starting to invest in the stocks. And I was like, yeah, I researched these corporations to understand if they're a good, company to invest my money in. Yeah, you should be doing a background check to see if a company is a good company to invest your time in. Okay, so let's do these organizational background checks. And then the last thing is prep for interviews and share your story. Tell people, I can't, stress that enough. Tell people what's happening because you don't have to rebuild everything overnight. So this is why I break down this in 30 days. You just need a plan that continues to move you forward. And don't forget, get somebody to hold you accountable to that plan because that is important as well. A layoff is just a mini disruption. It's not a dead end. You are still capable. You are still valuable. And you are still a leader because you're about to lead yourself through this thing. And you're going to get people to support you and help you and all that. But you're going to be at the forefront leading it. Okay. We're not going to just sit by the side and hope somebody sees us and recruits us and things like that. No, you're going to be an active player in your next opportunity. And if you want support building that bounce back plan or reshaping your story and using this as a launch pad to something new, not just a setback, book a one-on-one coaching call through the link in the show notes and let's build this together. Let's work on that. Let me know if you like these mic drop moments and tell me if you want to see more of these. And you can also let me know what topics you want me to cover. Remember, these episodes are meant to be 10 minutes or less. See you next time.